And hello everyone, welcome to another Let's Play. This is Myrokos, and today we will be completing the Endwalker Alliance raid questline. I've been needing to do this for a little bit, and I just need a small break while I dealt with some stuff IRL. But also fortunately in this current Wondrous Tales that I have to complete, I have Thalia, so I can get that and a second chance entry redeemed. So with that said, if you like what you see at any point, please like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. Give me a follow on Twitch. Hit the notification bells. It's a small thing from each of you, but it helps the channels out tremendously. Thank you, thank you. And with that, let's get started. The Heart of the Myth. Derek is awaiting word from Kryl. Oh, Myrokos, 'tis good of you to come, but I am afraid there is still no word from Kryl and Grahatia. They're working as fast as they can to compile the findings of our investigation, I shouldn't doubt. But between the Phantom Realm's etheric data and the Monument's epigraph, they have much and more to review. Now, while awaiting developments, I had a mind to pay Snowheim a visit in the Omphalos. If you aren't otherwise occupied, you should come too. Now, I've got time, so might as well. And here's Ralgar and Byragot, apparently. Noldfall. And this looks like it's Nymea. The gods are around, it's just with humans around, they take on their animal form. Wonder if any of the others are around. Ooh, we have more. I didn't see his name, I don't think. I don't recognize this one. That I think is Althik. Ah, yes, and here they are. Okay. Luke. Snowheim has become something of a fixture here, so focused is she on homework, she often neglects taking sustenance. I pray her health doesn't suffer. Yeah, that's kind of a Charlene thing for you. Oh, if it isn't Myrokos and Derek. But no Kryl or Raha, I see. Unfortunately, speaking of whom, would you not prefer to be with them in Charlene? You are a researcher too, after all. I find myself much more effective in the field. Being here gives me inspiration, you see, and of late I've been mulling over the opening words of the epigraph. As beings who endure by the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. The suggestion that faith has shaped the nature of the 12 paints a truly intriguing picture. If truth be told, I was hoping that I might speak with the gods again. But they haven't graced us since the time we solved the mystery of the monument. They only do so on exceptional occasions, it seems. They're all around us. I don't think we can see them from this angle, but they are running around in their animal form. Be that as it may, I believe there might be another way to see them. Oh. When we journeyed with the gods, Azima told me that each of them wished to speak with you in private. You, Myrokos. Oh. If you were to call them before their heavens, I have a feeling they will answer. Huh. Okay. So, won't you give it a try? And afterwards, let us know what they said. I, for one, see no harm in it. But if you are disinclined, then do not feel pressured. It is entirely your decision. Oh, I'm going to be talking to them. More dialogue chance? Not passing that up. You now have the opportunity to speak with those of the 12 whom you have encountered thus far. To do so, call to them before the entrances to their respective heavens. You may advance the quest at any time by speaking with Derek and the Omphalos. Okay. Did the gods appear? Well, not yet. I haven't started yet. But yeah. Welga and Baragot are there. Go in order. Baragot. Myrokos, pleased am I that you should come seek me out. I had wished to speak with you. It does me well to see that you have been dedicating yourself to crafting. In my capacity as the builder, I watch your progress upon this path with keen interest. With keenest interest. The act of crafting embodies the spirit of improvement and advancement. It is my hope that you will strive ever forward and seize that which you most desire with your own hands. So like I've got a leather worker and weaver are max level, if memory serves. Yeah, I haven't unlocked many of the others, and I'm still working on those, but I've got a couple at max level. Welgar? Well, if it isn't the dauntless Myrokos, full glad am I that you would thus call to me. When you and yours investigated the origins of the Fist of Ralgar, you posited some interesting theories. The connection between myself and the Self's divinity in particular. You did well to draw that conclusion. Oh, there is a connection? Your inquiring minds have taken you far, child of man, and they will take you further still. Huh. So, the Sylphs must have seen, somehow glimpsed Ralgar, and then formed the idea for their visage of what was it? Ramu. Okay. There she is. I think that's Azima. If this is Nullfall being the mummy thing, then the meerkat is Azima. Just spotted her. Huh. Ah, Myrokos, at last you've come. I was right to entrust your zealous scholar companion with the message. Ever since our first meeting, I knew that I simply must see you again. There was something familiar about you. You awakened forgotten feelings in me. Feelings that once smoldered, like embers amidst the ashes. Perhaps you resemble someone I knew long ago. Yet whatever the reason, your presence gives me comfort and warmth. May your light ever burn bright. Hey, Autumn. Myrokos, we bid you welcome. Know that though we appear to be two beings, a dual-aspected divinity, 'twas not always so. Man's hopes harbor power, and 'twas his faith, offered over millennia, that shaped us into our present form. Also, they were one person that became two. In answer to your faith, we, the traders, shall watch over mankind as he strives for that which he desires. But just as an aside, just as an extra thought, let me run back over to the Heaven of Lightning and talk to Byragot again. Byragot, I know you kind of go for a Greek pronunciation. Just may well see that you have been dedicating yourself to crafting. I wonder if I had leveled up all of my crafting jobs to max, I wonder if this dialogue would change. Well, I have to unlock the other crafting jobs, but I've been kind of focused on getting the main story elements done. Yeah. Unless that bird is actually, the form that, the matron takes in Nafika. Why, if it isn't Myrokos, you wish to speak, do you? Tell me, have you ever met an elemental? Many hold that they were born of me, and as I mentioned, they are the voice of those who abide in the 12's wood. At times, they may seem excessive in their actions, but it is out of an abundance of love. So pray be good to them and heed their warnings. Huh. So when the elementals say that, sorry, you have to die, or no, you're not welcome here, such as to the Alamegan refugees who sought refuge in the 12's wood, they were doing so out of love? Like, we love you, but we just can't let you live here. Maybe it was that would have been because it was like their place was to retake Alamigo and then rebuild their lives there, but yeah, at that point in time, it was kind of difficult to think of that. Myrokos, is it? I must say, there is something to be said for being summoned by a mortal. The form of man is but a drop in the great river, the life of man is but a drop in the great river of time. Thus you and yours are wont to rush ahead, not wasting a single moment. Be that as it may, certain sights will only come into view if one stops to look. So be not afraid to pass the time in ways which at first may not seem fruitful. Okay, so is this a not so subtle hint that Eureka and Bozia are, then again, I need to do, unlock Palace of the Dead. I haven't done that. So, I wonder what... should you dare to do so, you may well be visited by an eye-opening experience, such as the richness of time. Yeah, I'm glad I actually unlocked Eureka. I know I didn't do that on stream, but I'm glad that I did it. That was actually, it was a little frustrating, but it was actually really good. So is that a hint that we're going to be getting more Eureka content in Dawn Trail? Well now, if it isn't my dear Myrokos, how good of you to call to me. I'm sorry if I gave you a shock by joining my brother in battle, but I couldn't help myself. We've always done everything together, he and I. Such a joy it was to face you and yours. You displayed the selfsame determination that allowed you to defy fate. And it was one surprise after another. How bold you are to summon me, Myrokos. 'Tis no less than I expected from you. In recognition of your valor and deeds, I offer a word of counsel. Well do I know the power of men's hopes, of mortal faith, and there is no faith that I reject. Yet in every age there are those who invoke the name of the divine for their own ends. Be not misled by them. Huh. Sadly, there are people who will use religion and twist it to their own ends. That is sadly true. Okay, and Minfina. Last one. Myrokos, what a delightful surprise. You wished to see me, did you? I am truly grateful that we could talk like this. As you know, I am the goddess of love, yet that obviously doesn't mean I have a monopoly on love. For instance, my brethren love mankind with all their hearts, just like me. And whether or not Oshan is my beloved, as mortals believe, I have more than enough room in my heart for everyone. Be it men or gods, I love you all alike. And needless to say, I love my adorable Dalamud too, whom you and yours gifted to me. Okay, that definitely confirms that Dalamud was spawned by hopes and prayers. So when Dalamud was launched into the sky, it's like, well, this must be, you know, it's a lesser moon, it must be connected with Minfina, and so, yeah. Did the gods appear? Yes, they did. We just had a lovely little chat. Ook ook. Spoken to your satisfaction, have you? Then let us await Kryl and Grahatia together. Oh, so here's if you want to go back and recapture the stuff or reread. I think I've already reread it. I think I've read everything. So, yeah, let's wait. Still no sign of them. There is something I've been meaning to ask you. As an adventurer, you are better traveled than most. Of the places you've seen, what kind do you like best? Bustling hubs brimming with activity, natural environs unspoiled by man, faraway lands where new encounters await, quiet places where I can enjoy solitude. Ooh, this is a tough one. Well, I don't mind being in cities, but I don't like to AFK there personally. Natural environs unspoiled by man are good. Faraway lands where new encounters await. Always nice to have something new to look forward to, so it doesn't get dull. Like, I do have the Island Sanctuary, but it's very isolating at times. Ah, yes, I can imagine you being given to touch. The thrill of visiting unknown places is something I can understand. I myself am partial to wandering Eorzea, so rich in ether, this land, and possessed of so many aspects. 'Twas when I was traveling through the Twelveswood that I encountered this fellow. I knew not how he came to be injured and alone, but I couldn't turn a blind eye. He has long since recovered, and I probably should have returned him to his forest home. But when I see him here, undaunted by the presence of gods, I can't help but feel it was fate that delivered him to me. Still, the day will come when we must go our separate ways. They're finally here, everyone. Welcome back. How fared your work? It took longer than we anticipated, but we managed to compile our findings and thence deliberated a course of action. Indeed, hereon we would do well to tread with caution. The waveforms we recorded with the etheric analyzer revealed an unsettling occurrence. In the course of fighting us, the gods expended a tremendous amount of their ether, so much so as to dilute their very essence. Lest you worry, you've done no wrong, Myrokos. The gods themselves wished to fight, after all. That being said, we should avoid engaging in further battle until we learn more about their true objective. To that end, we will seek out the 13th and unnamed being, whose duty is to watch unflinchingly. If Raha is correct, and we have no reason to believe otherwise, said being is the Watcher on the Moon. You'll be pleased to know I have already acquired permission to use the Tower of Babel from the Elzevard contingent, who oversee the structure with the Garlean people's leave. We're really going, then? To the moon? Huzzah! Hey, I wonder what the Watcher is like. If there are no other matters, then let us set forth at once. If you still wish to speak with the gods, best seek them out now. They may not be there later. So this is the last chance to talk to the gods. Do so now. I think I did everything. I think I spoke with all of them. Sorry if this is too repetitive, but I don't think there was any change. Just... yeah, there's nothing new there, so I doubt there's nothing new, and I already spoke with everyone, so... Off to the moon. Greetings, Heidel's champion. You are welcome here, as are your companions. It's a pleasure to meet you, Watcher. We come hoping that you would answer some questions for us. Questions about Heidelin. We have deciphered the monument at the heart of the Phantom Realm. In addition to the names and duties of the 12, it speaks of one who is unnamed, who shall watch unflinching. Are we correct in assuming that that individual is you? The 12 have existed for eras. If you know aught about them, will you not share your knowledge with us? They have a desire which they claim can only be fulfilled through battle with mankind. We wish to understand what that is. Please. So man has managed to come this far. Very well, you have earned the right to know. Remember, however, that I am but a creation. Though I have been imbued with some memories of the past, they are far from complete. First of all, I am indeed the unnamed being the monument described. An entity created by Heidelin to serve a purpose alongside the 12. Together they were charged with preserving equilibrium on a sundered and unstable star. Like myself, they were given shape from people who once existed. And like myself, they believed that the world should be entrusted to the new life that had emerged. While I do not possess detailed memories of that time, Vana selected those she deemed best suited to their respective duties. That would explain why the 12 appear to have personalities like mortals. The men and women they once were influenced their personalities, yes, but so too did the faith of mortals. Knowingly or no, when men pray, they will the object of their worship to assume a form that can grant them their heart's desire. In this manner, the 12 have been shaped over eons into images that fit men's ideals. Which explains why Naldthal said what he said. So you were right, Vaha. Hopes and prayers have the power to influence the gods. And if Dynamis has any connection to it, that would make it only that much easier to warp their visage. Yet even as they thus changed at Vana's behest, they would have refrained from intervening in mortal affairs. As a result, there will have been times when they acted in ways that are contrary to your expectations. But now that Heidelin is no more and the final days averted, the 12 have arrived at a decision regarding their fate, all their own. 'Tis not for me to reveal the truth of their desire. I can, however, guarantee that it will not visit harm upon mankind. Nay, far from it. Well, I, for one, never felt that the gods meant us ill. To have your guarantee as well, we couldn't possibly doubt them anymore. Until the next time. It is most assuring to confirm the connection between you and the 12. With this, we may proceed in our quest with easier hearts. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. We shall return to the Omphalos and continue engaging with your brethren. That is well. As I watch on, I shall pray that the tale comes to a happy conclusion for gods and men alike. May your journey be fulfilling. Huh. Why do I have the feeling there's more to Derek than seems apparent? I've had this nagging feeling from the start. Something's amiss. The gods' avatars are nowhere to be seen. That is because our preparations are complete. I've waited so bloody long for this moment. Tisk tisk, Glimlane, you are such uncouth words the first you would speak unto our guests? Oh, leave off, Thaliak. You can't tell me you're not as excited as I am. I would be the first to admit my joy, but on such a momentous occasion I would act with due propriety. Well met, children of man. 'Tis our understanding that you have spoken with the Watcher and ascertained our true nature. Indeed, we were created by Heidelin to tend the star. Having built the Omphalos at its heart and our sanctums throughout ether-rich Eorzea, we labored to preserve the balance of reality. All of this we have learned, but there is still one thing we do not understand. Our analysis of the Phantom realm revealed that you and yours dilute your very selves by fighting us. Would this not impede your ability to carry out your duties? We appreciate your concern, but you needn't worry. I knew it. What's going on? I knew it. You were him all along. So the baby Oppo was Oshana. Likewise, I knew that you harbored suspicion as to my true identity. While my brethren used various creatures as their avatars, I chose the form of a man, the better to share in your solitude. And it fell to me. The Wanderer to beckon us unto the Omphalos, they who could grant our wish. What? How could you hide such a thing from us? For the same reason why all of the other gods took animal forms while you were here. Had you known my true identity and purpose, we feared that you would refuse to fight us. But our fears were unfounded. You heeded our request and, despite the hardships, endeavored to grant it. Forgive me, Myrokos, but I must leave the little fellow in your care. In the innermost part of our realm, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. I await your coming with bated breath. This is our grandest moment, mortal. Gird your loins and have at us. As your patron... Oh, there's custom dialogue for patron deities. As your patron deity, I shall receive you with my all. Be as a raging torrent, child of man. And the Oppo wanted to go with him. Oh dear. Do we at least get the baby Appa Appa as a minion or something? Ook, ook. Oh, he's suppressed. Oh dear. I don't blame Derek for hiding the truth. 'Tis no easy thing to say that you're actually a god. In his wanderings, I can't help but wonder what Derek thought and felt. That's a good point. Let's say I also heard yes, here it is. I heard that there's something going on with this emote. So best get that onto a hotbar just in case. So Derek is the Wanderer, the deity who shares in men's solitude. And in order to beckon us to the Phantom Realm, he posed as an explorer and solicited the aid of the Sons of St. Koinak. In spite of this, I do not feel as though I have been deceived, nor do I harbor any resentment. Rather, I simply feel sad. I understand. It is as if a dear friend were suddenly spirited far away. In hindsight, perhaps it was in expectation of the coming battle that he had kept men at arm's length. Oh, poor Oppo Oppo. I imagine it must be even harder for you. But to know that one of the 12 walked among us, it makes me want to do the best we can by them. Aye, since time immemorial, the 12 have watched over all who abide on this star. And even as they fulfilled their purpose of maintaining stability as beings possessed of sentience, they also heeded the hearts of men. So let us likewise heed their hearts and do our utmost to grant them their desire. Then I believe we all know what comes next. Yep. By all indications, this will be the final foray into the God's Sanctum. This task we entrust to you and your adventurer friends once more, Myrokos. Yep. As there's no telling what may happen afterwards, I shall remain on guard here. Twice now you have triumphed, and I have faith that you will do so yet again. Go well, Myrokos. Let's just see. No. Okay, so I'll just queue up. Like, no, I'm not going to get any of these tombstones, sadly, because I'm currently capped. But oh well. Gotta run it. And being DPS, this could take a little while, so if you need to get up and stretch your legs, do so now. But first, worry not, we shall hold the fort here, pray focus on the battles ahead. For the coming foray, you should face Thaliak in the Heaven of Water and Limlane and Oshan in the Heaven of Wind. While Naimia would also abide in the Fora, I believe she has already fulfilled her part, which means an easier time for you, or so I hope. Though we are assured that fulfilling the god's desire won't visit harm upon the star, I cannot help but worry what may come to pass. We must be prepared. Ook. Oh, he's so sad. Okay. And my portrait is currently up to date. Okay. Of course, somebody that why? I just want to run this thing. Yay. Okay, here we go. Ooh, oh, there it is. There's the UR. Oh. Shoreline Housing District. Square Enix. If we don't get his Shoreline Housing District, it looks like this. Oh.
Come, mortals. Make your way through our watery sanctum. Let us see how you fare against my servants. only to be expected for they who vanquished my pupil Myrokos. It shall be my pleasure to welcome you personally. I have looked forward to this moment, children of man. The scholar shall measure your depth of knowledge. The rivers rage at my behest. Not all knowledge is wisdom. At what answer will you arrive, I wonder? Of ignorance be cleansed! Join me in deepest knowledge. Let flow the waters of your mind. Seek new perspectives, and you shall find new paths. Small wonder the others have exalted so. O waters purifying, reveal their nature! 'Tis time for a test. Share with me your ruminations. Not all answers can be obtained through might. Prove to me the wisdom of man. Let us enlighten one another. Well done, wise children.
That last one was a bit of a rude pattern.
Smooth sailing so far, I see. Come then, mortals.
Well, but which one do I get?
Come on, don't keep me waiting.
I suppose I could
Let me
agreed for
prepare a
that.
suitable stage for our union.
If I get that headpiece, I might regret it later, but since I don't think I'm getting, I know that Viper is going to be sharing gear with rogues, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get the scouting
I'll teach you the ways
tungsten
of
gear.
navigation.
If I wind up getting that headpiece, then
Mine are the waves and the winds. Can you contend with she who rules the tides? My trident parts the very sea. You must make an ally of the wind. Rise above the whitecaps.
ooh, some people got knocked all the way into the. Whoa! Whoa! This is too much water. Too much.
Ah, you don't disappoint. Oi! Cut it out, you!
Oh, that's what that does. Ow.
Like the stormy seas, I'm a harsh mistress. Brace for the storm! I trust you don't mind if they play too.
They.
Come, Myrokos, Phalios. Join us in the excitement. dance upon the waves.
Ow.
That's the way, my clever serpent. Feel the might of the navigator! Go on, my pets. Don't be shy.
Thought of it in dropsy there.
Boundless as the ocean. Swim free, my pet. You can surely do better than that. You're bloody brilliant, you are! Brace for the storm! A serpent after my own heart. Well done.
Who knew there were so many voice lines with these fights? I wonder if there's anything more that Thaliak had.
Brace for the storm! To seek new horizons, you must come together as one. It falls to you and yours to navigate the seas ahead.
After all this time, it feels strange calling to you thus.
I don't really need much in the way of... so I guess
Thank you
grab something.
for making it this far. Not long
just-
now, till our journey together
In case
must
I get
end.
something, though I doubt it. I gotta say, I love the music here in Thalia. Very good.
I am the last of us to face you.
Yeah, he is the last. But then who is the final boss going to be? Unless, is it going to be like a form of Ultron
Strong
situation?
Stand firm amidst the storm. You must persevere. Wind, guide my arrow! My bowstring sings.
Ooh. I might not want to stand on the stack.
You can overcome this. I know you can. Arise!
Alright, what? Whoa!
Your prayers have given us strength. By fighting you, that strength shall be returned to the star. Come! Grant us our heart's desire! Stay not your steps!
No, everybody's got. Oh.
Those who hesitate are lost.
Oh.
Behold the Wanderer's arrow.
So he's actually a bard. Nice.
I'm glad that it was you who came to us.
Don't be on the tank busters.
Here our journey ends. Blessings be upon you on the road ahead. May the wind ever be at your back.
Oh, just barely.
Yes. Mankind has indeed grown strong.
Okay, so I got
The sweet sorrow of parting.
thanks for my bard.
I beg you, stay the course to the end.
Oh, Oh, I got my one piece of gear. Wait, what the? It changed.
You're back. The Omphilus. It's suddenly transformed. Servants? What's the meaning of this? Those ones, I leave to you. It seems we're being summoned.
We're actually
Go,
going
my friend.
into.
I will stay here with the others.
Well, we're actually going into the seventh heaven proper. Huh. Oh wait, aren't we actually in the, isn't the Omphalos the seventh heaven itself?
The will of the star has entrusted the future to you and yours. As entities charged with ensuring life on Aetheris, we rejoice in this outcome with all our hearts.
Please don't pull. I'm in a cutscene. Oh, it's formed Voltron. Yeah.
Tis time, beloved children. Time to bid farewell to we relics of the past. Come, children, fulfill our final wish. See, every last Myrokos returns to the star. By the power vested in us.
I don't want to leave my ley lines, but I think I have no choice. Oh. Yeah. Alright, center. Wasn't I in? Oh well. I'm new, and I've deserved a few deaths. The fact that I didn't die was,
Twas your faith that gave rise to this radiance. Shine like the stars on high.
oh wait, that's, oh dear. We don't want to be in... Is this where we want to be? So this one did 5. But now it's 4, okay.
Upon our beloved children.
Oh wait, wrong one. No. Oh crap, run! Went to the wrong one.
In unity lies resilience.
Oh, I didn't realize I was on the wrong side. Well, this is an easy pattern then.
Not a single amount of strength shall we hold back. Overcome our final test.
As above, so below. It's blue. We're going to the orange.
Ever has mankind hoped and prayed. And those hopes and prayers have made us fall. Unto the start, we surrender our all.
What?
You have truly come far.
Alright, 2 minutes to my food friends. Yeah. Doubt it'll take another 30 minutes, but
Twas your faith that gave rise to this radiance. Shine like the stars on high.
and Gina again.
Thank you.
Oh, well, that was in, of course there's that, but, oh well. What? I didn't get anything? I got none of the extra stuff? What is with my luck here? I've had such bad luck this run with the scrolls, etc. I mean, at least I got a piece of gear, but Myrokos, are you alright? Yep. Thanks for clearing the way, Myrokos. That being, I presume, is the 12? Yes. You have done well, children of man. As promised, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. Our desire is simply thus, to give ourselves unto the star as a blessing. In the 12 millennia, oh, so it's been 12,000 years. Huh. In the 12 millennia we have existed, we have come to harbor tremendous power through prayers. Through battle, our existence shall unravel and return to the star, where it might give rise to new life, such is our final gift to you. You mean you'll disappear? Yes. The fragments of our former souls, which serve as the core of our existence, shall rejoin the life stream. Yet though we may fade from sight, our individuality lost, our stabilizing influence shall endure. So is that the way of saying that the gods will be gone, but they're still kind of doing their duty? That's a little bit of a cop-out, because, like, the whole point is they're doing their duty and keeping stability in the star with them gone. Like, yeah, they have servants, but if the servants are just running things, then, If the servants alone are running things, then, wouldn't, how to put this? Like, without the 12 there running stability more directly as they have been, won't the stars at risk becoming unstable? The only thing to change is where your prayers find their way. Henceforth it shall be this, the instrument of blessing that receives of mortal hopes, that shall be given back to the star. But your presence brings comfort to mankind. Everyone would wish for you to remain. Must you truly fade away? Such gladdening things, you see, child. We must confess what we do, we also do for ourselves. When mankind overcame the final days, it so moved us that even we, who are but constructs, knew the greatest joy. You have shown your unfaltering love for the world. In return, we would show our undying love for you. Worry not, myths are wont to be woven and passed down. So long as men hold the 12 in fondness, we shall live on in your faith and in us. When you say such things, the moment of parting is come. By our blessing, may you march towards a brighter future. Farewell, beloved children. When you are ready, brothers and sisters. May the font of your ingenuity ever flow. Yours is the strength to destroy all obstacles. Abide in virtue and hold fast to the truth. There is meaning in your deeds. Celebrate life and embrace death. May you flourish and reap a bountiful harvest. In your limited time, have boundless compassion. Carry yourself with honor and forge on towards victory. Harbor love in your heart for yourself, for others, and for the world. From past to future, the river of knowledge flows. Be part of its nourishing waters. May a wonderful new world greet you beyond destiny's horizon. Be calm as the ocean, and you shall weather any storm. As the wind blows unfettered, may you be free to follow your heart. Oh, it's the Oppo. You needn't agonize so, Oshan. Alone. Remain with them if that be your desire. But this is what we've dreamed of, to return to the star together. I never imagined that I would grow so fond of them, that parting would be so hard. Long as we have abided in patience to rejoin the life stream. For the drop in the river of time that is man's fleeting life. Why not share your fate with them? Follow your heart as you ever have. And when the time comes, we shall meet again. I've decided to continue journeying a while longer. But I'm still here. I can scarce believe it myself. Ook, ook, ook. Someone's happy. It cannot have been easy for Derek to break with his decision. I should like to hear what went through his mind. He's back. He's really back. Snowheim is just happy. Words can't express my surprise when I opened my eyes to see Derek standing there. I'm naturally curious as to what happened. Above all, I rejoice for a dear friend returned. I expect Derek has a few words to say. Let us lend him an ear. Okay. Embraced by gods. Derek is the very picture of peace. What to say in such a moment? Best to speak from the heart, I suppose. I'm glad to be back. And we're glad to have you back. Glad hardly suffices to describe it. We're over the moon that you're still here, Derek, or should we call you Oshan? I no longer have Oshan's power. Derek will do. I was remade from the portion of my essence that wasn't returned to the star and will live out my days as a man. May I ask what happened? No sooner had the 12 vanished than you reappeared before us. At the very last, I couldn't bear it. Couldn't bear to say farewell. Your earnest friendship had weighed down my steps. And the little fellow's fervent call halted them. I was overwhelmed by the keenest longing to remain among you and see more of the world I love. Upon seeing me torn, my brethren bade me follow my heart. I needed no further urging. We created the instrument of blessing in the faith that one day the star would no longer need our guiding hand. So is that what this is? That, thanks to you, that day has finally come. Ah, but I ramble. How uncharacteristic. Let us head back to the Omphalos, shall we? Well, we must return to Charlium. The Forum will be expecting a report. Yet if the entire truth were to be revealed to the public, it would shake the very foundation of the worship of the 12. In penning our report, we would do well to consult the Forum on what details are safe to disclose. Much pertaining to the field of mythology will need to be obfuscated, I fear. Worry not on my account. Inspired by our findings, I have a mind to examine the 12 in the context of reception theory. The people's perception of deities are wanted to be informed by their culture. By comparing the differences across eras and religions, I believe we may uncover heretofore unseen aspects of the 12. Reception theory, you say? Most intriguing. I should like to see the fruits of your research when I visit Charlian. When you do, have care not to reveal who you used to be. Our scholars would be all over you like starved beasts. Yeah, that they would. I see. Perhaps I shall wait a while before I come calling. Before I came to you, I simply roamed the world. I had no objective, nothing I wished to find. With this second chance I have, I mean to undertake my travels with a renewed perspective. But ere I set out, I must have knocked something. I would move my brethren's hopes elsewhere, to a place in men's midst. Oh, what a wonderful idea. If you don't mind, we should like to accompany you. By all means, we make for the sanctum of the 12 in the East Shroud. Oh, that's a change. Oh yeah, the Omphalos changed, and now the building that was there is just that. Huh. The Sanctum of the 12, I couldn't imagine a more fitting place for their memories. The words of the monument are a promise by the gods to watch over mankind. 'Tis comforting to know that their promise will endure. As engrossed as we've been in our work, we've seldom had the chance to thus gather and relax. The last and only time would have been the meal in Revenant's Toll, I think. Ook ook. Feel free to go on ahead, my friend. While this won't be my last time here, I need a moment before I leave. Okay. Let's see, East Shroud. No matter how many times I visit the sanctum, its majesty never fails to move me. In the rich history, originally built during the dawn of the Fifth Astral Era, it was reclaimed by the wood before being restored in the wake of the calamity. Truly, it stands as a testament to the influence that magical civilizations and city-states have had upon Eorzean culture. Of course, there's the symbol for the Mess of the Realm thing with the wheel there. The sanctum harbors the hopes of men, and now those of my brethren shall join them. If you are not averse, I would speak a little of my brethren, that is, those individuals whose essence lent them form. As it pertains to another age, some concepts may be foreign to you, but would you be interested in nonetheless? Sure. Excellent. Myrokos was a man with a gift for creating inanimate objects such as buildings and furnishings. With his abilities, he served a supervisory role at the Bureau of the Architect, where he was nothing short of a pillar. His chief was carefree to a fault, you see, and he took it upon himself to ensure the work was done. Oh, so he served under Hippodaeus. Oh. Well, Ralger was a brawny man whom Vena encountered on her travels. They quickly struck up a friendship, and he joined her on a quest to destroy an enormous meteor that was hurtling towards the star. It is fair to say this event gave rise to the legends surrounding the Destroyer. Huh. Interesting. Azima was a woman who served as a judicial officer in the Bureau of the Administrator, an experience which served her well as the warden. She was an ardent proponent of the seat of Azam and dreamed of training under Vena and her successor. Nolthal was a close personal friend of mine, a merchant by trade. He was outwardly gregarious, but also possessed a reserved side and knew quiet joy for his passion for ore. When men began training him as a dual-aspected god, it reminded me of the person he used to be, and I couldn't help but be struck with the pang of nostalgia. Nelfica was a landscape architect of great repute, who grew plants gathered from the star over. Despite being skilled in magic, she preferred to nurture plants as nature intended, and her garden ever bloomed with beautiful flowers. All who visited were said to leave with their souls salved. Althek was the researcher who observed newly made creations in Elpis. Oh. Although it was at his sister's urging that he joined our faction, he soon became a stalwart believer in the cause and always took the initiative in discussion. Helone was a formidable warrior, tasked with hunting creations that were deemed detrimental to the star. For her prowess, she had been regarded as a leading candidate for the seat of Pashtarat, preserver and discipline of order. Menfina was the youngest among us, a student affiliated with the Words of La Habrea at the Academia Anator. Oh, so Menfina was a student who was one of the Words of La Habrea. Even within the prestigious institution, she was considered a prodigy, and hers were the hands that created the magic to isolate and seal Zodiark. Oh, interesting. Baliak was the headmaster of the Academia Anator, a man of learning and leadership both. He presided over the institution's myriad faculties. No known phenomenon existed in which he wasn't versed. Words do not do justice to express the remarkable scholar that he was. Nymea was an observer in Alpis, like her older brother Althek. She possessed a caring and inquisitive nature and was liked and trusted by her peers. Limlane was a researcher at Metabasios Thalassai, a facility that, for the observation and evaluation of sea life. We met with one during the MSQ. Could that have been Limlane? So passionate was she about her work, she once threw a knife at someone who inadvertently came too close to her observation subject. Oshan was a traveler whom Vana encountered in the wilderness. They shared a campfire and discussed at length what it meant to be free. Leaving my hopes as the wanderer in this place, I shall set forth anew as simply a man named Derek. And last but not least, the Watcher. He was the chief archivist at Anamnesis Anator and respected Vana deeply as an individual, even as he cared for her as a dear friend. Indeed, among our number, none was more devoted to Vana, and that devotion made him best suited to his duty and the solitude that accompanies it. That is all. 'Tis a lot to remember, but I should be glad if they remain with you in some way. We're grateful that you should share with us these new aspects of Hydaelyn and the 12. Thank you. Well, 'tis past time we headed back to Sharlayan. It wouldn't do to keep Ojiko waiting. I assume you will be traveling via Limsa Laminsa, in which case allow us to see you off from there. Till now I have wandered alone, but as I recently learned, a journey is better shared. Okay, off to Limsa. Look. Our friends are presently booking their passage. That's where you were. There's room aboard the next ship, so we'll be sailing shortly. Oh, Derek, no sooner do we arrive in a crowded place than you up and disappear. To the force of habit, in order to avoid people. But I needn't do so anymore. On the contrary, I should embrace the chance to connect with other souls. As your comrades, we completely agree. And remember, you're always welcome at the Baldessian Annex, so be sure to pay us a visit. You may depend on it. Thank you, Derek, for giving us your trust. And thank you as well, Myrokos. Had you not been with us, we would have struggled to grant the 12 their wish. Well, we had best find our vessel while the report remains to be compiled. I believe we can officially declare our investigation complete. Till next we meet, my friends. Do you still have time, Myrokos? Yeah. Ere I embark on my journey, there's a place nearby I would like to visit. Might I ask you to accompany me? Sure. Thank you. Come, we shall head outside the city via the Tempest Gate. Look. Here the wind whips in from the sea like a storm, but I've always found the sensation quite invigorating. Lest you wonder, I intend to strike west, and thence make my way through Upper and Outer Lenosha. And in order to mark my new beginning as a man, en route I wish to see Oshan's embrace with you. You need only accompany me across the bridge. From there I shall continue on my own. Ook ook. Such a great wave that ripped the god's grip from the mainland. In the wake of the calamity, my brethren and I were all occupied with our respective duties. This is my very first time seeing the bridge. Shall we then? Follow Derek's lead and try not to fall behind. To the fine bridge, boasting splendid views and brimming with life, the very image of man's determination to overcome adversity. I am honored that it should be named Ocean. Ook. Well, this is as far as I asked you to come. But if you are willing, might we converse a little more? It occurs to me that I hadn't asked you about your opinion of the 12. How you personally perceive us, for instance, or what you felt when you faced us. Your words from the heart I would take with me as a memento. Is that so? The others will be glad to hear that. Thank you for humoring me, Myrokos, and apologies for keeping you so long. I am ready to set forth now to witness a world filled with our blessing. To begin with, I shall tour Lenosha and visit those locales which are named after the 12, after which I shall go wherever the wind blows. Together with this fellow, of course, until such time as he tires of my company. This time I shall embrace the joy of meeting and accepting the sorrow of parting. And when the time comes for me to return to the star, I shall share my experiences with my brethren. Needless to say, your words will feature prominently in my recounting. You will continue your own journeys, will you not? Then I shall look for you out there. Fare you well, my friend, and may the 12 bless you and keep you. By completing the quest Soaring Prophets, the paintings of certain deities among the 12 will become available for purchase. Okay. And with that, Myths of the Realm Part 3 is complete. If you liked what you saw at any point, please like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. Give me a follow on Twitch. Hit the notification bells, and I shall see you anon, friends.